Now our next topic is fractional indices, or it is also known as nth root of a. Let us suppose we have a variable x which is multiplied to itself n number of times, and the value of when x is multiplied to itself for n number of times, it is equal to a. You know that this particular mathematical expression is represented as x raised to power n. Here x is the base and n is the index. It is equal to a. Now we have to learn that how do we shift this bar or this index n to the other side, so that we have only x left to this side and we can find out what is the value of x. Now how do we shift it to the other side is that we write it as a raised to power 1 by n, or here a is the base and 1 by n is the index. That is why we call it as fractional index or fractional indices. You know that indices is the plural of index. This is also written as this. Here n is known as the degree, or this is 1 by n is written as root and n is written over here. Now for example, we have 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 equals to 2 into 2 is 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. This is equal to 16. You know how can we represent this in this form? It is base 2 with an index 4, because we have 4 times 2. It is equal to 16. Now you referring to this statement, we shift 4 to the other side. It becomes 2 equals to 16 with power or with index 1 by n, or which is 1 by 4. 2 is equal to 16 raised to power 1 by 4. Here 16 is the base and 1 by 4 is the index. Just like here 2 was the base and 4 was the index. This is my fractional index. Or this can also be written as, this is the sign of root 4 16. This is also represented in this way. That is why we call it as nth root of a, nth or fourth root of 16. Now how do we solve this? When we write this as 16 raised to power 1 by 4, always remember that how do we solve this is 16 can be represented as 2 raised to power 4, then outside we have 1 by 4. 2 raised to power 4 with, here it is the base 2 raised to power 4 and 1 by 4 is my index. Always remember that you can cancel them out. 4 is cancelled with the 4 in the denominator. Therefore this becomes 2 raised to power 1, which is equal to 2. This is a very important property. Let me tell you, the property says that x raised to power p by q, x raised to power p by q is written as x raised to power p whole raised to power 1 by q. It is also written as x raised to power 1 by q and whole raised to power p. Right? This means this particular statement, you know, can be written as x raised to power p with the root of degree q. Referring to this statement, base raised to power 1 by n can be written as root of degree or root of degree n with the base inside it. Therefore we have written base inside our root with a degree q. So similarly 16 raised to power 1 by 4 was written as 2 raised to power 4 with power 1 by 4. Now one step which I missed over here, it is equal to 2. Why did I cut this is because I can write this as 2 raised to power 4 divided by 4. Refer over to this particular formula. X raised to power p by q is equal to x raised to power p into raised to power 1 by q. Similarly, 2 raised to power 4 whole raised to power 1 by 4 is written as 2 raised to power 4 divided by 4. Here p is also 4 and here q is also 4. Therefore, 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1. Therefore, we have written 2 raised to power 1 or base 2 and exponent 1, exponent or index. Index is also called as exponent. 2 raised to power 1 is equal to 2. So always remember this particular property. This is very important property to solve the questions.